Well, can you think of anything worse? That is the 90 minutes I have ever seen from this football club. I don't think there's a single player out there who really cares. No one's here to play next year. That was disgraceful. I'm lost for words. That was legitimately the worst 90 minutes of football I've ever seen this club play. Let's see what anybody else thinks was worse. Is that the worst 90 minutes you've ever seen this club play?
Honestly, I reckon it is. As a neutral supporter, came down to watch the game. Thought, Melbourne City, bunch of good players. We've usually been a good team all season. Tonight they were just disgusting. It really was terrible.
Hands down. It was against Adelaide 2 weeks ago, and it's again tonight. They've gone backwards. They've gone backwards in the last few months. It's not good enough. There's no heart, no spirit. Second to every single ball. They're just lethargic, slow, and it's just not good enough, is it?
Did anyone out there play?
Not one single player stood out, and not one single player looked any good.
Terrible.
They play very bad. And the only player should play, he didn't play. He come in second half, number 10. He changed a little bit.
Yeah, Caceres is a great player.
When he put too late, he should play.
Troy, 90 minutes we've ever seen, correct?
Right up there. Are we talking City or Heart?
Both.
Yeah, close.
What was worse? Because I honestly can't think of one worse.
The fact, man, I haven't got time to go through that right now. But right now,
it's a safe space.
That was pretty bad. 90 minutes of utter crap. And what that 90 minutes was, is a reflection of our season. Well, the best part of the season anyway. Just underwhelming. If you wanted a word to describe this season from us, underwhelming.
No, look, it's not the 90 minutes we've ever seen, but what that was an absolute whimper to go out for the end of a season. And this has been easily our most disappointing season as City. Okay, things have changed a little bit since we were Heart, but it was an absolute joke. None of the players wanted to put in any effort, any passion. It was absolutely disgraceful. Valkanis has now lost his job, and I hope that they get rid of half of that squad.
Matty, mate, is that the 90 minutes we've ever seen as a club?
It'd have to be up there, mate. I have seen very few games or performances from this club where there was such a lack of desire, a lack of heart, to go on and actually, in a game that mattered, a do-or-die final, which we sort of prided ourselves on this year. We win the big games, we win the cup finals. Mate, that was absolute crap. There are so many players in that team that don't put in enough. Tim Cahill is one of the only guys in that team that consistently puts in 90 minutes of effort every game. Send Bratton back to Manchester. Don't bring him back. Colazzo the same, although he showed a little bit of heart in the final 10 minutes tonight. Not good enough. Almost every player in this team did not put in any effort tonight, and I'm telling you, I'm sick of it. Well done to the Perth Glory, because they came in tonight and they wanted it, and they got the game as a result.
Yeah, mate.
Well, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Made the trip.
Yeah, I know. I live in Melbourne now.
So why do you follow Perth?
Because I'm from Melbourne. I'm from Perth.
Yeah, fair call. What did you think of the game?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. No, it was great. I think Melbourne weren't their best, but we were on top of our game, capitalised on our chances. Can't go wrong with that. And clean sheet. Liam Reddy, great save at the end there.
Well, I was thankfully on the drums.
Surioli played really well today.
Well, I was thankfully on the drums, so I didn't have to watch how bad we were half the time in the game today.
Yeah, that is legitimately the 90 minutes I've ever sat through.
Yeah, it felt like it, didn't it? It just felt on and on and on, didn't it?
Mate, that was the longest 90 minutes of my life.
Well, at least it's over. We can just start. I don't really want to say looking forward to next season because I have no real idea of what we're going to dish up next year now.
Is that the worst 90 minutes you've ever seen?
Yes. Yeah, considering it's my birthday tomorrow, yeah.
That's a good present. By City, I should say.
Oh, by City? Yeah.
I haven't seen much games, so yes.
Yeah, definitely. That was a horrible game.
Justin, is that the 90 minutes we have ever had to witness?
Yes, it was. Yeah. You remember round 2 and out the front Etihad and going mental? That was complete opposite, but yes. That was terrible. I just can't understand when we have this much at our disposal, resources, especially football people in CFA. You have Brian Marwood, all the, sorry. You have all these knowledgeable soccer, people who've been in the game all their lives, and yet we still produce that.
Why couldn't the season finish 4 rounds in? We would have been great.
Because that's not how football works, and it's up to our players.
It does. It just means we had a longer fixture than 4.
Yeah, well, we screwed up anyway, didn't we?
Yeah, it was pretty horrible. Do you think the Cup makes this season passable?
No, to be honest. Look, we take the cup. It's nice to finally have that piece of silverware for our men's team. Obviously, our youth and our women are very successful, but it needs to translate across the board, and the whole club needs to have that behind them.
That is the worst performance of the season, for as long as I can remember, Heart City, because one, home, on the line, a final spot against Sydney, and that was what turned out. That is the most disgraceful performance I've seen from the cities. You know what? I'm there inactive, and I'm sitting there going, I've run out of chance because I didn't want to chant for a play because they did not deserve a chant whatsoever. And I, honest to God, for my kids, that's what was the case. I could not chant. Like, I'm going, what am I going to ask them to chant? Because I don't want to chant for Malik. I'm going to chant for Cahill. I'm going to chant for Bruno because they were absolutely my I'm going to say this. My left testicle showed more fight than that did tonight. No, you know what? You can put that on. You know what? I hope they watch it because you are a bunch of pathetic excuses of footballers. We come out here since day one to watch that crap. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Francis, 90 minutes you've ever seen, yes or no?
I've got a couple words for you, blood. Us out, blood. All right? Hodgson in, blood. All right? Sack the whole defense, blood. How many chances, blood? I'm telling you, it's hot. Like, us out. That's all I've got to say, blood. That's it.
So we're in agreement. That has to be one of the worst 90 minutes we've ever seen. It's a disgrace. Not a single player, apart from Cahill, showed any desire tonight, which has really been the story of our season. Would say it'll be better next year, but let's be honest, no one knows. Enjoy the pod this week because it'll sure be funny.